live, I think. I think so. We'll verify here in a second. Alright, looks like we are. Just my phone isn't updating, so sorry, give me a moment. And there it is. What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Back for another night of door dashing in this big old SUV. This is the last week we're doing this. I imagine we'll be able to afford to make the Charger a little bit more suitable to do this in within the next few days. And also, it's just, I don't know what it is, but something about driving this thing locally, like city driving, it's just not comfortable. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just too big, or I just feel the guilt of racking up miles that I don't want to be putting on it. But it's not a great feeling driving this thing around. I don't like doing it. That's just the only car I really have to do it right now. Get that $3.50 out of here. Get that out of here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Please do smash that like button on your way in if you have not already. Same as last stream, our goal of this stream is 400 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit that tonight. Whoa. What the hell? No. Oh, man. I know better than that. That'd be a good order to take. That would have been a good order to take if I had been wrapping up my day, because that would have taken me back down towards Wilsonville. But it's not what I want right now. DoorDash is also leaving me undelivered. But anywho, and pull up chat for a second while I have a chance to look. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. I won't update how many people we have watching, but got almost 30 people in here. What's up, everyone? Oh, that came up quicker than I thought it was going to. The weather here is cold and clear and boring. It's a possibility that the mountain might get snow later on this week, but I'll be out of town, so I won't even get the chance to go up and stream it, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is, you know. Gotta take what you can get. Hoping we get an order here soon. I don't know why DoorDash is saying average order within 2 to 5 minutes, but it's not really giving us anything so far. I've been live on the app for about 10 minutes. I went live on the app a few minutes before we actually started the stream, kind of in the hopes that we'd have one to start off with, but it's okay. Planning to do this until 10 p.m. tonight. And then I will head home because I've got another full day of work tomorrow. So DoorDash. Hello. Did we miss the dinner rush by like an hour and a half? I wonder if the dinner rush is at least around here, if it's more so like between like 5 and 7 p.m. If that's the case, then I'm just kind of screwed as long as I'm still working, because I don't get off work until 5:30. So like the earliest I can even start these streams is 6:30. I don't have the time. But if that's what has to be done, then we can't do it. But hopefully we get something soon, because slow nights plus high operational costs mean we make no money at all, and this is just a giant waste of time. I said this a few days ago when we started, but I really don't like how they've changed these apps. This used to be a lot better and a lot more profitable of a thing to do, but now it's just kind of screwed. The whole thing is just screwed up. On DoorDash, they ended up keeping that strike on my account. I wonder if that's why. I tried to get out of that contract violation and they didn't let me out of it. So I'm wondering if that's gonna like shadow ban us for a while, which is stupid. I mean, that was just a genuine mistake. Like, I just had the wrong restaurant plugged into my phone and drove all the way there before I realized it. And at that point I was like, oops, well, too bad, so sad. Nobody wants to cook on Monday evening. That's what I think. That's what I'm trying to go out here and take advantage of. I mean, both my apps are telling me that it's really busy, and I'm not getting anything. I mean, I got like 3 offers like back to back real quick on Uber Eats, but they were all garbage, so I rejected them, and now it's just been completely quiet. But hopefully we get something soon. Maybe that's how I'll do these, though, in the future, is just wait to start these until we have an order. It's 1 degree there. Ground blowing snow with 40-mile-an-hour wind goes up to 106 foot. I forget where you're at. There we go. There we go. That's what we like. $16 to go 8 miles. I will take that. I will absolutely take that. That is why I come to Beaverton, because then you get those every now and then. All right, I feel better now. Let's go. We are getting that completion rate up. I honestly don't think I'm ever going to get the acceptance rate up, but I kind of did the math. Now you want to give me something. Taking me to downtown Portland. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh. Hyper Flash has arrived. To 40 likes now. Our goal is 100. Our goal is always 100 on these streams. That's like our bare minimum that we shoot for now. Yeah, everyone else are always getting the interesting weather. I mean, that happens. I get that. Hold on. Stream's gonna pause. Oh, maybe not. It's like about to open that camera app. I think if I hit a bump, that might send it over the edge. Oh, heck yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. I love when this happens.
Sushi 4021 Southwest 117th Avenue.
This is what I was waiting for. I guess I'm just getting so hyped because these have not been like structuring themselves very well. Oh, I went to... Oh, no, I didn't. This is a different place. It is a different place. Never mind. Looks familiar. So we've got 3 orders from the same store. Which means we might be sitting here a bit because I just accepted the Uber Eats one, but we've got 3, all from the same location, which is going to make it a lot better and honestly like the most potential like profit out of one stop, because you only have to go to one restaurant and then you just hit your 3 delivery spots. All right. Alright, we are back now, I think. Let's see. I was wrong. One of my DoorDash pickups is at a separate spot, but it's kind of on the way up, so it's fine. It is fine. Appreciate those of you that were patient with me and waited. Thank you. Y'all are legends in my book. Plug my phone in because then it's going to start reading off everybody's address like it likes to do. That's fine. What's your guys' opinion on sushi? I'm warming up to it, mainly because of Sasha. She's kind of she's kind of showed me that there is a different way to things aside from just American food. I think I'm still kind of warming up to it a little bit. Completely different side note also, I'd like to say, I think part of why I hate DoorDashing in this big of a truck, or I guess SUV, is when you sit high up, you feel like you're moving slower. So like every time I go out here, like when I used to DoorDash in my Charger, like I'd be whipping around, like I'd be driving pretty quick, just to keep it fast paced, keep it interesting, you know? When you sit this high up, you feel like you're just moving slow. So I feel like it almost creates the optical illusion that it's just, this whole thing is just like, I feel like things are moving so slowly. And maybe it's just because I'm used to chasing freaking tornadoes, and I think doing that for work was kind of a blessing and a curse. Like, it has set my standard for what's like entertaining and what's fulfilling to such astronomical standards, but it's also like I want a normal personal life too, and it's pretty much been set that I can never have both. So it's like I think I'm gonna keep just trying to find these weird ways of making a living, forever searching for that entertainment, because the alternative is like, you know, you go back to chasing, but that's really all you have, and it's not a very fulfilling life either. Oh man, I missed my turn. Sorry, dude. That was misleading. My bad. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything is less adrenaline inducing or adrenaline producing than I mean, a lot of just the regular driving can be monotonous, but I don't know, just like the structuring of the 9 to 5 is just really, it was really just kind of getting to me. It's like for me personally, I don't think I wanted more structure to my life, but I think I went too far. I don't think I'll ever really be able to work for someone other than myself. Kind of like my dad in that way. He had an employer for 3 years, and that was it. Other than that, he has worked for himself his entire life. I don't like answering to people. Ask Garrett. I was kind of a pain to work with because I hate being told what to do. I want to do whatever I want to do, and if someone tells me what to do, it just makes me want to do the opposite of what they told me to do, just because I am just stubborn. So me working for other people and even with other people sometimes is not the best arrangement. So it's like I really want to find something that works that I can do on my own. Even if it isn't this, I gotta find something. Hoping that the order here is just ready, so I'm not even gonna do the whole, well, I'll do the scene switch. Invent something? Yeah, I'm not that creative. That is the problem. I'm just not. I just got another pickup from Uber Eats, so we're gonna work that in as well. But right now, first things first. The Uber Eats drop off. First Uber Eats drop off, the sushi one. I can't add that one too. This is getting to be too much. I just got another Uber Eats offer, but I gotta just pick this one up from Panera, and then we gotta get onto our DoorDash ones. It's nice to see Uber Eats wants to be so generous, though. I gotta wait for the 1,000 people going into Winco. Just start rolling, so eventually when they pass, you just don't let anyone else in. Sorry, I had to close the chat. I'm sure you guys have figured out this is not this stream is not one where it's possible to be super interactive all the time. Sounds kind of good. So now we've got, looks like the pizza delivery off of DoorDash next. And then we've got the other sushi drop. And then we've got to swing back around and do the Panera drop as well. So this is more so how I like it in terms of busyness. I am definitely getting busy. This is kind of what I was hoping for. It was like kind of flat earlier, so I'm glad that it's not now. But yeah. Anyway, 60 likes, 40 to go to 100. What am I doing? To me now. Might get to a point when we get back into town where I mainly just focus on Uber Eats. I've never really leaned into that one as the main one. It's always been DoorDash. That's kind of where that's what I fall back onto. But if Uber Eats is going to be more consistent, if I can just figure out how their pay scale really works, then we might be better off. Who knows? We got 4 miles to this drop off. I think probably another 1.5 miles to the final. Sketchy. To the final DoorDash drop off, and then for the Uber Eats, we've got to backtrack a little bit. But because since I just picked that one up, I don't really want to play favorites. Get bad ratings on the DoorDash one. Great to see a few more people joining in, welcome to the stream. You joined me in the middle of doing like 4 orders at once. 2 on DoorDash, 2 on Uber Eats. Uber Eats is just absolutely spamming us with order offers right now, which is good. That's what we want to see on the dinner rush. I'm currently pivoting back to focusing on the DoorDash 2 for now, getting those delivered. Yeah. That is what we're doing right now. If you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. At the very least, leave a like. Anything and everything engagement-wise helps us out with the algorithm. So, we appreciate you stopping on by. And I hope you're hungry. Yeah, Sparkly, we definitely appreciate it. Tips, honestly, they kind of make ends meet, especially with something like this. It doesn't pay enough on its own to even meet minimum wage, really, without the tips. So. Topic of prepping the car, I am planning to talk to an exhaust shop tomorrow. I'm actually headed out of town for a few days this weekend, headed out to St. Louis to visit some family out there. It's my grandma's 90th birthday, I think it is, maybe almost 90th, so everyone's going out there to celebrate with her. Gonna be headed out there, so I'm thinking later on this week I'll probably just drop the Charger off there and be like, hey, in the next couple days if you can get to it, you know, weld this muffler back in there. More long term though, I'm actually at the place that I work at. There's a guy who owns a detailing business, and he's got 2 basically of the exact same car. They're these older, I think it's like a 2001 Camry. And from what I hear, they only have like 40,000 miles on them, which is like really low, and that sounds really enticing to me, honestly. So I'm gonna try to talk to him about that tomorrow, and I honestly might, against my better judgment, like just make an offer on one of those while he still has them. Because that's 2 of them. They're basically the exact same car, and I'm like, they're only kept there. He's constantly detailing them, from what I can tell. And my boss was telling me that he thinks he's got them for sale. He's just not really marketing them very heavily. But I'm like, dude, that's kind of exactly what I'm looking for. I mean, those things, they get like 23 city, 31 highway. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but it's a lot better than, you know, 18 city, 22 highway. I mean, anything is, I mean, hell, in this thing, we're getting like 13 city. I mean, this is a horrible car to be doing this in. This is just, again, it's the only car that I have that is suitable to stream in right now. And even then, the blinkers are freaking going insane, so. But it honestly is, kind of enticing. I might have to put an offer in on one of those. He's not asking too much, because I've been really kind of scanning. Oh man, I know where I'm at. Dope. This is where one of my old high school friends used to live. He doesn't even live in Oregon anymore, but yeah, up in this general area. Spent some time up here in high school. It's pretty cool. That dude did not say a word to me. Oh man, it's a dead end. What the hell? No, this is not a dead end, dude. No way, bro. Oh, this is such a stupid design. This is someplace that I would hope I never really have to move to. I don't like how connected everything is. Very connected, very little privacy. I don't understand what's even causing the hyper flash right now. Get me off of these stupid little side streets. Is the front blinkers working? The only thing I can think of is that my wiring for the aftermarket lights, like the flashing ones in the back, is going haywire again. It's certainly possible. Back. Both DoorDash orders are complete. Time to get back on the Uber Eats one. And we gotta kind of meander our way back into the actual active zone. prices for Panera Bread. I like it there. It's just really expensive. I mean, their freaking grilled cheese sandwich is like almost $10. That's 2 pieces of bread and like 2 pieces of cheese. It's like, come on. I know the cheese ain't that expensive. Maybe it is. I just don't know. Either way, it's kind of beyond what I want to pay for, you know? One of my go-to meals towards the latter half of college when I was really penny pinching was grilled cheese and soup. But I liked grilled cheese and like chicken noodle soup. I don't like tomato soup. I know that's like the classic combo, grilled cheese and tomato soup. Mine would be grilled cheese and chicken soup. Or chicken noodle soup, rather. But I, for some reason, didn't feel like making them at home. Or at least the grilled cheese part. I don't know what my problem was. But I was like, I'm going to go somewhere and get a grilled cheese. And I went to Panera one time because I was like, yeah, you know what, Panera Bread, like they probably have pretty good. It was decent, but it was, I left and like I had a Panera gift card, thank God, but it was like, it used the entirety of that $10 gift card I had. And I'm like, what the hell? So I just started going to Sonic and got their grilled cheese because they're like $1.50. Cheese broccoli. I think there's that's one of the soups in here is a cheddar broccoli soup. I like the y'all are gonna judge me for this, but I like the cheddar broccoli rice-a-roni. One of the, like, honestly, one of the best things I've ever had. I've been eating that since I was like 3 years old. I think that was like one of the first foods that my parents found that worked for me. Up to 70 likes now. Let's go. 70 down, 30 to go. We can do it. I have faith that one of these days, one of these streams will hit the algorithm. There's an audience out there for this somewhere. I know there is. We just gotta find them. One thing that kind of scares me, I was talking to Connor about this, I almost wonder if I should have never even linked this to my weather channel, because what I didn't want to do was confuse the algorithm. The algorithm starts trying to push this stream to storm chasing viewers, and I feel like anyone besides, you know, people who follow me just for the sake of, you know, they want to follow me, it's like, that's not the audience. But I almost wonder if I kind of cooked it from the start and I should have just never mentioned a word about this and just completely grown this this organically, because the first 220 subscribers that we got was literally just from me feeding subscribers over from my personal channel. And I consulted Connor about that after the fact, and he kind of made me wonder if I almost, well, that's one of those huge engines, jeez. I almost wonder if that was not a good idea. What the hell is wrong with my blinker lights, dude? Something with this car. I should be reading chat. I'm kind of saying things that are prompting responses, and I'm just not really saying anything. Oh, I believe me, I'm very appreciative that you guys did that for me. I just, that my only concern is, you know, the algorithm is basically what determines, you know, your success or otherwise. What the hell? Why? What's the point? It leads to a road. So stupid. Anyways, we've got another order. I don't really know why I accepted it, to be honest. If something better from DoorDash pulls me away from it, then I'll just cancel it, because it's an order. The mileage to pay ratio is not good, but it does take me closer to home. I don't really know why I'm already trying to go home, though. It's not even 8 o'clock. Like, we're only in the first hour. So I just kind of saw that and I was like, ooh, that's going in the right direction. So it's like a $10 order, but it wants us to go 12 miles. But it is 12 miles closer to my house. So I think that's why I kind of was like, a little bit more like enticed to try to go. But anyway, all I was saying was I do not want that to come across that I am ungrateful for those of you that follow me over here. I mean, I'm appreciative that I have. What is happening? Where have I found myself? Hello? Where am I, dude? What the? Oh, this is all sorts of screwed up, man. What the heck? Chat, I'm properly lost. I found my way onto school grounds by accident. Sorry for my language, but okay, so that's why that's there. Okay, there we go. Now it's fixing itself. I basically just did not want to right off the bat guide the algorithm in a totally incorrect direction where it tries to push this to existing storm chasing enjoyers, because that's what we started out with. Because the algorithm, you know, believe it or not, I'm sure some of you guys are aware of this, it keeps track of what you guys enjoy watching. Like it will market you stuff that it knows you like to watch, and by immediately flooding this channel with storm chasing viewers right off the bat, may have kind of thrown it into that category. Because I mean, like Connor, for example, I did not tell him about this channel initially. He found it. It was recommended to him, like twice it was recommended to him, and he was like, why the hell am I getting recommended DoorDash delivery? Like, I don't want that. And then after the fact, when I told him that was me, he was like, oh. And then he was like, well, not to hate on you. And I was like, no, it's okay. But, you know, point being, it's just, I don't know. How's the camera quality this evening? Is it clear? Is it blurry at all? It looks clear on my screen, but hey, I can never really tell. If I deliver food, what I want to have happen, honestly, I'd love to do like a collaboration between the two. We just need a freaking snowstorm here. Then I can, oh shoot. Then I can stream on this channel and on my channel. On my channel it'll be like, oh, winter storm chasing, PDX. And on this one it's like delivering food in a winter storm. And it's like I can just, you know, do both. Yeah, for sure. It's not perfect. I mean, it's not a perfect system. I do believe it's just continuing to get smarter, though, with, you know, the advancement of AI everywhere. I think that applies to the YouTube algorithm as well. What's the temp here? Let's see if I can get my temperature gauge to work again in this thing. There's like a certain trick to it. 41 degrees right now. Looks good. Camera quality looks very good. Great. Awesome. know what I recently got kind of baited by that I never thought that I'd kind of fall into the trap was Temu, whatever you want to call it. I think the actual thing is Temu, but I got some ad. Completely different. It was just like the spin wheel thing, and I was like, I know this is probably some catch, but it said that I hit like the hell. Sorry guys, Starlink is not working right now. I seem to have found a region with no service for some reason. That's weird. Temu got me because it was like the little spin wheel thing, like that was definitely fake. That was like, oh, you won like $1,000 free prize, and then I opened the app and like it carried over, and it was like, you know, choose your 8 free gifts totaling over $1,500 in like rewards. And so I'm like selecting all this stuff, and it's like free, and I'm like, dude, like I'm gonna restock all the equipment in the 4Runner at this rate. Like this is dope. And then at the end, it was like, you've just got to pay, you got to buy 2 items. They have free shipping, but just choose any 2 items from this list, buy these, and then you will unlock all the free stuff. And I'm like, okay, sure. I'll spend $8 to unlock all this free stuff. But then I'm like, wait a minute, I forget how businesses work. Like, there's no profit to be made there. And of course, it is a catch where it's like at the end of the month, I unlock all those things if I complete like the daily checklist of buying stuff all the time. So it's like, not like I have to buy stuff every day, and I'm like, God damn it. Alright. Can be a scam most of the time? Yep, absolutely. That explains why when we were watching storm chasing videos, we found your channel. Yeah, I'm glad you did, but that's also exactly what I'm worried about, and I'm honestly like, I should have like, well, no, I shouldn't have done anything. I should have just kept my mouth shut and let this grow organically, but I've been shown time and time again it is possible to recover from algorithm slip-ups, so I'm just gonna cross my fingers that that is the case here too. Hey, we've gotten 3 new subscribers tonight. I appreciate it. Any and all new subscribers are very much appreciated. Thank you for stopping by, tuning in, and joining the journey with me. I will, guys. Believe me, I'm not giving up on it. I'm just filling the silence, I guess. I'm just talking about what's on my mind. That's all. I think it'd probably do better if I was a little bit more consistent too, but as long as I'm working where I'm working, I will never do this more than every other night, just because I will burn myself out so fast. Because I've also started going to the gym again, so like my schedule pretty much is do this one evening, and then the other evening take a little bit of time to chill at home or work on other stuff, and then go hit the gym at like 8:30, and then come back home and go to bed. So well, I appreciate you guys hanging here with me. Oh, I do. What the hell? Bro must be like running from the cops or something. That was crazy. And another red light ran. I wonder if he's like actually like got an emergency or something where he's trying to like get somewhere ASAP. I do have a girlfriend. I like to refer to her as my future wife. But yes, I do. Her name is Sasha. She is amazing. She is very supportive of all my weird little side projects. So I very much love and appreciate her for that. But the reason why I wasn't really accounting for time with her in my schedule is she lives about 100 miles away from me right now. So I get to see her about once a week. Typically on the weekends. Sometimes she'll come up and visit me though, like midweek, which is awesome. But that was kind of my weekday schedule, like Monday through Friday. I just alternate days. I do this and then other days. It didn't though, John. That's the thing. The only bulb that I have now is in the front light, because in the rear it's an entire assembly with like the indicator light built into it. Like I ended up getting aftermarket ones again. The ones that I had back there when I was chasing were stock. But then when I actually went to replace them as soon as I moved home, because well, I had to. They had been kind of destroyed, for lack of a better phrase. It was actually cheaper to get aftermarket ones than to get new stock housings again, so I just did that. Plus they look cooler anyway. But anyway, so I think the only thing that's messing it up is the emergency lights that Brandon gave me last year that I installed. I still have them. That was one of the only modifications that I kept on this thing after I retired it. I kept those 4 lights on the back, and they're routed into my regular light setup. So I mean, they all function as brake lights. The top 2 function as turn signal lights. The bottom 2 function as reverse lights. So it's like, I think that I had issues with that specific wire in the past. For some reason, the left-hand side, the driver's side top little light up there, the turn signal function, like the positive wire for the turn signal function, is like, it like keeps corroding for some reason. So I think that's my problem. But great to see a few more people joining in. Welcome to the stream. We are currently on an Uber Eats delivery, delivering for a pizza place that I don't necessarily recognize. I think it's like a smaller family-owned place. We're about 6.5 miles away right now. It's been a pretty busy night so far. We were up here working in Beaverton, Oregon. Kind of making my way down towards Tigard, even though I don't really want to be. I am. So, yeah, John, I'm like 90% sure it's corrosion. I don't think I'll ever do it, but like I need to like redo the wiring on those lights like actually properly and give myself like, I don't know, like several days to work on it and do it the right way. Because every install that I did with this thing when it was actively chasing was so rushed, I felt like, because I had to get it done within like 2 days, because then we had to leave again for another 2 weeks, or like especially when we did that last big stretch that I did where I literally wasn't home for like 4 months straight. That made repairs, trying to organize doing repairs a bit annoying. Has the speed been not working this entire time? Is it just like not? I could have swore it was working earlier. Had to reset it real quick. I do want to do one more stream this month on my personal channel. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow. I'll think about it. Maybe we'll do our craziest flash flood intercept reaction. Hey, what's up, Jim? Good to see you. Doing well, my friend. Looks like SRM had some insane streams. Looks like they beat the record for the most viewed stream on the channel. Oh, is SRM themselves here? They are. Just tuning in, welcome in. Currently on a delivering pizza like 12 miles away. The only reason I even took it is it kind of takes us more towards my house. Y'all don't live with me. If you haven't already, please do leave a like. If you're new to the channel and this type of content interests you, please consider subscribing. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. That is our goal for right now. So 1,000 subs. inactive. That's not cool. Again with these orders that are just trying to take me home. Is it trying to tell me something? God dang. Like that one would have been absolutely perfect if I was going home. Another one trying to take me home. Take this as a sign to retire early? No, I'm not going to do that. My acceptance rate is just falling to the floor right now. Okay, yeah, I guess I can take that one. I don't love the pay, but it's like my bare minimum for what I'll accept. Delivering to Chick-fil-A? What the hell is happening? Oh. right, chat. I need to turn that background music down. I think I didn't realize how loud I had it, but I'm gonna turn both of those down because they're meant to just be kind of quiet, so it's not just completely silent. But it's not supposed to be like a full-blown like soundtrack, a super loud one. But I don't know. Yes, I am back. Night sprinkles. Let's see, 8:20. We're almost halfway done here. Almost halfway done. There we go. Now this should actually be 60 FPS. I just realized that I've been doing this in 30 the entire time. Much of a difference that's really going to make to anyone, but it's there now. It's 60 FPS for real. I think that looks cooler at 60 FPS. indeed. No way is it in the Fred Meyer. Are you kidding me? No, it's not. It's not. It better not be anyway. My Lord. It's there. It reared its ugly head. What's nice though is I think that see, I don't remember right. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not actually in the Fred Meyer. It's near it, but it's not in it. We back. We back. Oh my God, Corey's here. Don't bruh me, dude. No matter what you say, I will not listen to you. I can almost smell what he's gonna say. Bro needs to come back to storm chasing. I'm not allowed anymore. It's not worth fighting for, man. No, I'm just kidding. Good to see you, though. Hope you're doing well. What the hell do you mean I don't appear to be? Oh my God, here we go with the Live 360 spam. Not much, Corey. What's up with you, man? God. I miss you too. I miss you all very much, but I don't think I will. I just don't think it's gonna work. Part of me almost wishes that I would come back, but I won't. I think above all else, if I went back out there, I'd feel like such a hypocrite after all this noise that I made about me leaving and the reasons I left and all this stuff. If I decided to up and come back, I'd feel like the biggest loudmouth. Watching this one on the pot, bet. Thanks for tuning in, bro. That is where I often enjoy content. Sometimes on company time. It's okay. I'm entitled to my 10-minute breaks. Bike is cooking, dude. That's just a regular bike too. That's not a dirt bike. Oh, maybe it's a dirt bike. I don't know. It doesn't look like a dirt bike. That's just a... it might have been like a super small dirt bike. I don't know. Hard to tell. What the... What? What? Did I... I feel like I'm tripping. How have I been driving this whole time and I only went 1 mile? That doesn't make any sense. What did he say? I might quit chasing and start dashing. This looks fun. No, you won't. No, you won't. It can be fun, honestly. If you enjoy just kind of driving around, I mean, you can make okay money doing it, but nothing compared to all you guys out there. Notifications to remember me by, Corey. Elaine, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Stay safe. Yeah, I will. Super dangerous. I do need a ride. I need a different ride to be doing this in other than the 4Runner, man. This is ridiculous. we got any new viewers in chat, be sure to subscribe. Subscribe if you like food. If you say you don't like food, I think you're lying. And no one likes a liar. We're back. Corey, to answer your question, I did for a while. Honest to God, I did put this in storage. I really didn't touch it more than like once a month for like a good 3 months, I'd say. Maybe 4. And then I sort of brought it back. I started going up into some snow up at Mount Hood, and obviously I can't take either of my chargers up there, so I kind of brought this thing back. And then when I started this little venture, this is the only car that I have a Starlink on. That's really the only car that it works to do this in right now, because one charger is actually nice, and I am not looking to put any more miles on that thing than I absolutely need to. Second problem is the old charger, the red one. While I don't mind putting the miles on that thing, it's loud as hell. So what we're doing right now is I'm literally saving the funds to go get the exhaust redone so that it's quiet again, so I can drive around and stream in it. But the short-term solution was just to use this because it's quiet, it's got a Starlink, and it works decent enough, I guess. It gets horrible gas mileage and it already has way too many miles on it, but it works to start out with what I'm doing. I don't even know if you're still in here. Did I get a good tip? No, I did not. That was, I think, $1.50 tip. That was terrible. A lot of these around here are lately. I don't know what the hell happened. I think the world is just a very unaffordable place to exist right now. So, like, there isn't, like, a lot of people that are, like, really willing to tip a whole lot. At least that's my theory, anyway. You just subbed to me a few days ago. Thank you. Appreciate you doing that. Good to see you tuning in again. Hope you enjoy. Alright, it's 8:40. by my math, we probably have like a good 3 or 4 more orders we could do before we call it a night. And I'm honestly hoping I can do those 3 or 4 more without having to get gas first. Then I can just put gas in this thing the next time we take it out, which will be Wednesday night. What are all the cops doing at that? Looks like they're searching some van. That looks sketch as hell. Are there trees exploding over there? Is it got cold enough for that here in Tennessee? No, the West Coast has been boring lately. We're getting skipped. All the systems are kind of like either forming further east or they're kind of diving south east of here. So it's just not really leading to anything happening of interest here. Eventually that will change. Jen, thank you so much for that Venmo. You did not have to do that. But thank you. I really appreciate your support. I'm so stupid. That was just a bus brakes. I thought that was like a blow-off valve from something. I was like, huh? Baskin-Robbins order. We got ourselves an ice cream order, chat. 360 subscribers. That's 9 new subs tonight. If you are new, thank you for joining. Really appreciate you being here. You're all legends for being here with us. Gas went down again. Let's go. We'd love to see it. All right. I could DoorDash in my 1989 Geo Metro All Original with 5,000 miles on it. Dude, hold on to that thing until that thing becomes like a collector's item. Hey, what's up? Good to see a few more people joining in. Welcome to the stream. We just got our order picked up from Baskin Robbins. And it's time to go drop it off before it melts. Just kidding, I wouldn't let it melt. Oh shit, I can't go that way. By me just doing half donuts here. Oh god, the gas light went off and now it came back on. No. Order number 6. I think this is order number 7. Maybe even 8. I think it's 7. This is order number 7. Sorry, I'll have to look at that question in more detail in a second. My glancing over that, it didn't quite make sense. What, like on the stream ad what I'm getting paid? I'm gonna say probably not. I need to be more vocal about, like, I guess what we're making, maybe, or like maybe I could just like show the camera. But the problem is none of the overlays are automatic. Everything that I'm changing, like the DoorDash or Uber Eats and like what stage we are, I'm changing that manually every time, because there's, unlike with storm chasing stuff, like where you can pretty much, at least a lot of people's overlays nowadays are automatic. I'm sure you guys have probably surmised that. There was a time when we were all doing it manually, but there are now programs that have been coded for us by different people that have helped us, that based on our location and a current warning, like current warnings active in our location, it will activate and deactivate overlays. But there's no way to do that. I mean, there's no DoorDash or Uber Eats, API that I can tap into to be like, all right, activate this scene based on what order I have. And so it's just, I need to be better about actually telling you guys what I'm making per order. I should say that, but there's no way for me to put it on screen aside from just pointing it at the camera, which I don't really want to do, because then that like messes up my camera settings every time. But yeah, so like on this order, we have to go 3 miles total, and the pay is $6.25. So basically $2 a mile. Have I ever eaten someone's order before? One time, and it was because they really, like, it was purposefully screwing me over. Like, it was like this huge order, super far away. It was back when you could adjust tips on DoorDash. Hold on, guys, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, it was like this huge KFC order, and I had to go like 20 miles. And they had put a huge tip on there, but then they removed it after I accepted the order. food and everything, so I took one of the fries. Sorry guys, we're in a bad area. Bad area. That's stupid. I didn't even have time to accept the order because it's freaking, I have no service in this entire region. Yeah, I think it was intentional because the tip was like, I remember it was like a $20 tip or something like that, and then it just like, and then it was just DoorDash base pay. Like, the base pay was still like $8, but like to go 20 miles one direction, I was like, no. And it was right after KFC had dropped like their newer like fries, and I'm like, you know what? These are mine now. And I don't really feel bad about that. There's a massive blue light behind me. I thought we were getting pulled over. I'm like, what for? This was years ago though. This is probably, it was back in 2020, so it was like 6 years ago. Yeah, long story short, I've been doing this a while. Yikes, that low-key looked like one of our customers' cars on the back of the freaking thing. Alright. We're doubling up. Oh yeah, that's true. The thing is, it doesn't actually tell you who you're delivering food to until you pick up the order, and then it's like, oh, this order's for so-and-so. So, I don't know. That hardly ever happens. And I want to make it clear, I did not take the entire order of fries. Like, I took like 3 like actual individual fries out of the thing. It's gonna probably take a couple minutes, because if I remember correctly, Taco Bell takes a long time to prepare orders for some reason, especially this one over here that we're passing, which I have an order from. $4.50 to go 3 miles. I've also got this Shake Shack order over here that we're picking up next on Uber Eats. I don't know how much that one's gonna pay because I'm on the hourly flat rate on Uber Eats right now. Hourly flat rate plus tips, but I cannot see what tip I'm going to get. So for all I know, this next order from Uber Eats is a no tip order. I just won't know until we do it. So When I ate the whole order, gave him the chicken bones. Yeah, I didn't want to lose my job over it. I mean, at the time, this was the only employment I had. But yeah, I was pissed. Yeah, dude. I don't know if I told you that, but I work 3 minutes away from a Shake Shack. It is dangerous. Yeah, it's more like 5 minutes. All these eats are having me confused. Sorry, Jim. It's hard to track exactly what I'm doing because I have a system that I like to do that actually makes this worth my while, and that's using multiple apps at the same time and stacking as many orders as I can. Because if you just stick to one app and do one order at a time, you don't make anything. I mean, this really doesn't pay that much, but if you cheat the system enough, you can kind of find a way to make it work, you know. Ooh, right up front row seat parking, gotta love it. Okay. I was about to say, ain't no way you stopping there, dude. All right, we're back. Uber Eats Shake Shack order is secure. Now we got to go back, quickly do that Taco Bell one, run that up first, and then make our way down to our drop off for whatchamacallit. I cannot think of words right now. Shake Shack, do the Shake Shack order next. But I'm going to do the Taco Bell one first because Shake Shack, that order is going to take us 6 miles south, and Taco Bell is like a mile north. So I want to do Taco Bell first, just completely get that one out of the way, and then we'll run down and do the Shake Shack one. ice cream. It's actually burgers. I don't think there's ice cream in this order. Yeah, Candace, I think that's possible now. I think that's the way they do it now. They used to have it, though, where the tip was, like, editable. That is stupid IMO, but no one asked for my opinion when they were developing this app, so I don't know why I'm sharing it. stupid, dude. People are freaking robots, man. There's no response at all. There's no one. I'm the only one in there. I had to stand there for 3 minutes. I can see the order. It's already ready. It's just sitting right on the stupid shelf behind the desk, which means I can't go get it. And the people in the drive-thru, like, they made eye contact with me like 10 times, and then eventually they walk up. They're like, "Can we help you?" I'm like, "What do you mean? Yeah, you can help me. You have a customer sitting right there." Maybe I'm just like getting pissed off because I also work customer service now, and it's like if I did that, my boss would be yelling at me. Anyway, sorry, that just was rather annoying. What's up? We're doing pretty good. I've pretty much resorted to not updating that tracker up there every time. I'm pretty much just going to update it at the end of every stream, so we'll kind of total up what we're at. Doing pretty good. Appreciate you guys getting us over 100 likes too. That's awesome. Thank you. We've officially gotten 13 new subscribers tonight. So thank you guys for the support on that as well. If you are new to the channel and you have not already subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you could. Helps us out a ton. Our end goal is 1,000, but if we can even get to 500 subscribers, that'd be super cool too. Because at 500 and, several thousand watch hours, we can do things like membership and stuff like that. January is the place to be. Is that where you are right now? our sole focus is this Uber Eats order. That one was weird. The apartments like weren't numbered, so I just had to take my best guess based on like the location pin and everything. Side ache. Ouch. So if we can maybe get one more order to kind of guide us back up towards where I need to end the stream tonight, that'd be ideal. If not, then this might be the last one. Just because I am pretty much out of gas. It says I've got 7 miles left to go on my range. And we've got 7 miles left to go on this delivery. Realistically, I can go another 30 to 40 though. Ask me how I know. But still, thank you for the blessings. I appreciate it. That's the voice I'm hearing. It's the Uber Eats lady voice. That's what it is. Just doesn't work half the time. I don't know why. It'll go down to 0 and it's like, okay, obviously I'm not going 0 miles an hour. Prescott Valley, technically. But, oh no, I lived in Prescott 1 year, and then I lived in Prescott Valley for 4 years. Tuning in, welcome to the stream. Currently what we're doing right now, we got an Uber Eats order that we are finishing up. We got 2.5 miles to go on that one. Then we're going to drop that off. We'll see if maybe we can get one more order on our way back up to our kind of finishing point for tonight's stream. Plan was to dash until 10 p.m., but we also started out with not a super full fuel tank, and I don't really want to put gas in this thing tonight. I kind of want to just get it back to its storage unit, because that's where I store this thing right now, is a storage unit. So we'll drop this off and start heading back. If I get a good one on the way back up, we'll take it. Otherwise, this will be the last one of the evening. So, if you happen to be just stopping by and this sort of stream appeals to you, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss the next one. Right now, the plan is to do the next one on Wednesday evening, probably starting around 6:30 Pacific time that evening, and go until about this time, as we normally have started to do. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now, is doing this every other day, at least every other day that I'm in town. Because, you know, sometimes I'm either out of town visiting my girlfriend, or in this case, this weekend, I'm going to be completely out of town halfway across the U.S. visiting family. Obviously, I won't be doing this when I'm over there. But any night that I'm here and I don't have prior engagements, we will be doing this every other night, starting at around 6:30 Pacific and ending around 10 p.m. Maybe a little bit later if it's like a weekend and the stream is doing well and or the orders are doing well. Appreciate those of you that are subscribed and have those notifications on already. It's been great having you guys hang out with me. I think there's a real possibility to build kind of a cool community here. Maybe eventually we can even get like a Discord server going, or, you know, something like that. is complete. We need to head back north a bit. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we'll get one more order? Do you think we're lucky enough to get one more order? Or do you think that was going to be it for the night? You guys think it's going to slow down? What's your feeling telling you? Hopefully one more. This is maybe starting to close, maybe not tonight. Yeah, there are a lot of places that close up shop at 10. That's why I was kind of thinking maybe we could squeeze one more out. But the trend has kind of been orders further north on I-5 taking me back down here. I don't live too far away from where I'm at right now. The problem is this is not the car I want to be in to go to work tomorrow. I'd like to be in my Charger. I just lowered it. Had I done it myself, I would have made a video and posted it, but I had one of our mechanics at the shop help me with it. I sort of just paid him to do it kind of on our own time. I was involved. He kind of showed me how to do everything, but it was, after seeing everything that it took, it kind of was a little bit more than I was wanting to do. Yep, and now it's trying to get me to do the shop to earn orders on DoorDash. Thank you very much. Not. Yeah, Lisa, I'm not surprised, honestly. I was actually briefly considering moving down to Eugene later on this year and living with Sasha and just doing this, but that didn't work out. I think we're probably gonna wait till we're married to live together, or at least engaged. Probably engaged. Ideally, by the time I'm engaged, I won't be living at home anymore. But yeah, Eugene is also a college town, so the places there are going to be open later just to cater to the munchies crowd. If you catch my drift. Put down what I'm picking up. Yeah, you know, maybe I'm a proprietor of that bad rap. I do not like it down there at all. The one thing that I do like is the fact that Sasha lives there, so that's what makes me want to go there. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Not trying to hate on where you live or anything. I just don't really like college towns in general oftentimes they have a very party-like atmosphere, which is completely opposite to my personality. I'm very much a homebody. I very much like being sober. I don't drink. I don't really do much of anything. So that type of vibe is like completely opposite from the type of person I am. And that's been my main experience being down there, is I've just experienced a lot of those vibes. And I know there's a lot more to it. I'm sure there is. I just haven't experienced it. So it's like my impression so far has been like, ugh. But again, that's just my experience. Not trying to hate on your hometown. Not exactly a date set, Jim, but we're planning for probably summer of 2027 is when we'd like to get engaged. Gives me time to save up for a ring, because Lord knows I can't afford one right now. Yeah, it depends on what college town you live in. I mean, technically Prescott is a college town, but that town goes to bed at like 8:30 p.m. I'll propose to her in front of a tornado, who knows? I'm just kidding, that won't happen. It's a fun idea, though. Hey, the overlay thing does work. Thank you for subscribing, whoever just did that. I appreciate you. Offered me one more. It was for a 7-Eleven order, but again, it was going in the wrong direction, so I think I'll probably sit that one out and probably just wrap it up. But we'll stop somewhere and do our totals. I found it. So don't really know why I'm going this way. This is the wrong exit for me to get off on. Find a spot to pull off here for a moment. Maybe I can just do it like this. That sound is getting worse. Oops. Alrighty, guys. So one more time, if you're already, if you're watching to this point, you're not already subscribed. I'd really appreciate it if you could, if this type of content would interest you. We're going to be doing a lot more streams just like this. We're just getting started here. Just trying to hit that initial goal of 1,000 subscribers. So if you hit that subscribe button, you'd be helping us get there, and I'd really appreciate it. So really appreciate those of you that have tuned in. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, all that stuff. Let's go ahead and go over our stats for the night. I need to do a better job of actually keeping track of exactly how many miles that we do. It's just so I can tell you guys. I can just literally just use the trip feature on the car. But taking a look at the stats here. My estimated expenses for how far we drove, pretty much the fact that I've ran this thing almost out of fuel, and the fuel that we started with, I'm estimating it to be about $14 worth of gas used. Maybe closer to 15, 16, but honestly it was from 14 last time, and I didn't really feel like changing the graphic. Just to give you some perspective, we accepted our first order at about 7 p.m. It's currently 9:48, so $74. That's not terrible. We're averaging about $25 an hour before expenses. After expenses, I guess we're averaging about $20 an hour, which is not terrible. So I mean, it's something at least. So, and again, as I continue to get more efficient, and once we can get ourselves into a vehicle that gets better than 14 mpg, I think we'll be better off. So that's what we're at for tonight. A bit of an improvement from when we went out on Friday night. We didn't even actually track our expenses. I kind of called it early because I was so tired. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. I'm excited to see where we can take this channel. You know, remember to tip your delivery drivers good. And yeah, just appreciate you guys. Hope you have a great night, and I will see you hopefully on Wednesday. Have a wonderful night, everybody.